Hello everyone. So one of the many wonderful uses of the stump bucket. I've done a couple of videos on the stump bucket, and here's the thing. That bucket is actually narrow enough to fit inside of the bed of my pickup truck. Okay, so basically I had a triaxle bring me about 22 tons of modified dirt. That's actually some of the stuff that you see right here on the ground that's been spread out. But I needed to get a small amount to a different location, I basically needed about 1,000 pounds. So this truck is more than capable of carrying 1,000 pounds. But here's the thing: how do you get it in? How do you get it out? Right? Because my normal bucket, which is about, I don't know, some 5 feet wide, is, you can't basically go into the you can't go into the bed, because basically I'll be hitting the lights on either side with my flat bucket. But the stump bucket, because it comes to a triangle, is able to get inside the bed, and it's about 3 feet long, so it's got some depth and it can reach. So this is one of the great things about the stump bucket. You can use your pickup truck sort of like a dump truck. Now be aware of the capacity of your pickup truck, because like I could probably fit about, I don't know, 3 tons by volume in the back of that truck, although I would probably collapse the truck. So, just because the truck can fit 3 tons doesn't mean that, the body and the chassis of the truck is capable of holding 3 tons. So the capacity of this truck, which is basically a small tow truck, it's a Toyota Tacoma, is about, I think, 1,500 pounds. I think it's 1,300 pounds, but I beefed up the springs a little bit. So it's about 1,500 pounds. So I loaded it up and I took a look at it, and I saw that that it was sitting a little heavy on the wheels. Right, I can see that the wheels are starting to bulge out a little bit. I can see the back was kind of sitting down. So I said I want to take a little bit out of there. So so basically easy. It goes in easy, comes out. I'm not gonna say comes out easy, because you gotta be careful not to hit your truck. I know I did hit the back of it a little bit with the bottom, but I was going. That's why I have it like in such a low. I have it revving up so low, so I can go in there and so I don't damage the truck. But I have a way of getting in and especially out of the bed, because it's a lot easier to load the bed than it is to unload the bed. Without the stump bucket, what I would have to do is, when I take it to a different location, I'd have to sit there with a shovel, shoveling everything out. I'm just going to bring my tractor over to the other spot, and I can kind of, use that to scoop out the modified dirt that's in there, and put it in the spot that I need to do it. So really, really handy tool. If you want to get about, I don't know, somewhere about 1,000, 2,000, depending on your truck. If you got like a big, like 250, you could obviously load up your truck with a lot more. But even if you have a small truck, it's a lot easier to get the stuff in and out with the stump bucket than it is with a shovel. So I'll give you guys a closer look with it. This is the I think it's express steel stump bucket. So right about there. That's probably about 1,000 pounds. It doesn't look like a lot, but it's 1,000 pounds. I can see that with the amount that I took out, I could see that the wheels came up a little bit. It's a really handy tool. This stump bucket does. I've done a couple of videos on how it works. Now this is a Kubota 3800 L3800. Basically, it's a 38 horsepower tractor. And I have the 500. I have got the. This stump bucket weighs about 175 pounds. Okay, which is a good matchup, because on these tractors, the lifting capacity is just a little bit more over 1,000 pounds. So you want to get the lightest possible stump bucket that you can get. You don't want to get the 500-pound stump bucket, right? Because I have one that's like that's really like super thick. That's meant to go more on a skid steer. For most tractors, you want to get the lightest stump bucket that you can. Because your lifting capacity is probably going to be about 1,000 pounds. You don't want to you don't want to get one that weighs 500 pounds and great, now you can only lift 500 pounds. You want to get one that weighs 175 pounds. So yeah, now I can actually lift 800 pounds, with the stump bucket. Okay, so it's an important tip about when buying a stump bucket, and you don't have to worry about breaking the teeth or anything like that. I mean, believe me, with these tractors, you know, if anything, the hydraulics are underpowered. So you know, that stump bucket is going to be a lot stronger than your hydraulic system. Okay, so yeah, save yourself some money. Get yourself the cheaper, you know, the $175 express steel stump bucket. That'll be more than adequate for most tractors. You know, unless you're getting like an actual skid steer or something, you know, something that has a lot more hydraulic pressure. Okay, so hope you guys found this video useful. If you're not a member of the channel, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon.